Monday, and you know what that means. I'm in a weird mood. I'm not gonna lie to you. I just woke up like, I don't know, like 15 minutes ago. I passed out. I guess I passed out on the couch Friday. I don't know what happened, but it's not all bad news around here. Even though it is Monday, and there's a slight leak in the artificial atmosphere that we have protecting us from the treachery of space. It's not all bad news. I woke up with these games to play today. Look at this. I got Donkey Kong Classics and Marble Madness. Two great NES games, and I'm gonna play these today. I'm gonna play them. You know why? Because somehow we've never reviewed these. Can you believe that? Like, if I would have told you that, you would have probably said, no way, that can't be right. You're Classic Game Room. How have you not reviewed Marble Madness and Donkey Kong Classics for the NES? It's a good question. I don't have an answer. Might have something to do with the fact that we're a little busy repairing the artificial atmosphere thing. But you know, all I want really in life is to be able to like ride the tiger. But instead, I've got a review. Today I got some good games to play, but you'll never believe what I have up on the website today. If you go to ClassicGameRoom.com right now, what you won't see is a video of me riding a tiger. So really anything else is a step below that in terms of importance. And this is a couple steps below, because I've got a review of an edutainment game. An edutainment game for kids, like human children, like the little, I just gave birth and now there's a little human. It's for those things. I don't really know a whole lot about them, partially because I'm sort of opposed to them on the basis that they're here to replace us. Keep that in mind. They're here to replace us. So next time they ask you for a lollipop, you give them one of these. And that tomorrow's Tuesday. I've got more reviews. What do I have tomorrow? Oh, tomorrow I have a game. Tomorrow's a 3DS game that, I looked at it and I thought, hey, this is gonna be pretty good. It's called Cube Tactics, and it's a really cool idea. But then, when I played it, I came away thinking, wow. I came away with an appreciation for what goes into a great game, and how, a new understanding of why the truly great games are so rare. Because a lot of things have to work just right for a game to be great. And Cube Tactics has great ideas, but somewhere along the line, all those things that are supposed to click, most of them clacked instead of clicked. Anyway, Cube Tactics for the 3DS. I'll have a review of that eShop game tomorrow on ClassicGameRoom.com. And TJ's gonna have a review called of a game called War of the Human Tanks. It's a PC game. I think what he does is, he sits over there. You guys can't see it because it's not important. But he sits over there in his little corner, and he either, watches anime, or like now I'm gonna just go on Steam, and I'm just gonna find the weirdest games that Derek's never heard of, and play those and review those. That's what TJ does. He also eats a lot of tacos, but so do I. So that's one thing we have in common. Anyway, what do you guys want to do? Hey, you want to go to the forums? Yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the forums. We'll answer some questions. Let's see what you guys have in store for us today over on the forums, over at ClassicGameRoom.com. Our friend Fast Quick wants to know about my sword, my master sword that I got for my birthday. He wants to know where I got it and who made it. Listen, I don't know. It was a birthday gift. My friend AJ got it for me, so I don't know where he got it. I don't know who made it. My best guess would be it was forged in the fires of Death Mountain by the Gorons. Ocarina of Time. And actually, we have a very good question today from XODYAK. I don't know how to say that, so I just spelled it instead. He wants to know, it's a question about beat-em-ups. And he wants to know, why is it that, all the beat-em-ups that come out today, we love all the old beat-em-ups, like Turtles in Time and Streets of Rage and stuff like that. But he says, why do we hate the new 3D offerings? Like, I just reviewed a Batman game, Rise of Sin Tzu, and it was the most repetitive, boring thing ever. And so basically he's asking what makes that game boring, but a game like Turtles in Time good? And that's a great question. And it gets to the core of one of the problems of reviewing anything, right? I think everything has these sort of intrinsic values that you can review across the board and offer, fair critiques of. Like, this game and this game, there are things that they have in common, and, those are the things that you can review from game to game, and, there's like a rubric that you can follow. But not everything is that simple, and I think sometimes when you're reviewing games or developing an opinion on anything, there's just this subjective something, right? Like there's just something that made Turtles in Time awesome that makes Batman Rise of Sin Tzu just doesn't have on the GameCube. And I think part of it, might be sort of like, it's subjective. So if you're a big Batman fan, maybe you're gonna totally disagree with my review and just say, yeah, it's repetitive, but it's awesome because it's Batman. Whereas I'm a huge Turtles fan, so I'm like, yeah, Turtles in Time is repetitive as well, but it's awesome because it's Turtles in Time. So, there's that certain element of subjectivity to it. I don't know, it's a very good question. I think not only is there that sort of subjective element though, but there's something called quality that you can't really quantify, and that's what makes this job hard sometimes, is it's like, you're expected to really articulate why something is good or bad. And sometimes there are certain qualities that, quality being one of them, that it just has it or it doesn't. And, Turtles in Time, Ninja Gaiden, those games have that quality, where a lot of the newer generic 3D beat-em-ups like Batman Rise of Sin Tzu just doesn't. But an awesome question, and certainly something worthy of a much longer discussion than we just had here. And on a day when I'm a lot more with it than on a Monday. I should have answered that on a Friday. I don't know. Anyway, go watch our review of Batman Rise of Sin Tzu to be clued in on what we're talking about here. That's an awesome question. And food for thought. Everyone do some homework. Talk about it in the forums. There's the thread, the question right there. Why do we love a lot of the old 2D beat-em-ups when they're just as repetitive as a lot of the crappy 3D ones? Great question. Sometimes on Mondays, I like to just rock back and forth in my chair and occasionally go boo, boo. That way Mark thinks I'm playing video games, but I'm really not. I'm actually just simulating the danger zone.